Hi, it is Tuesday morning, 10th of September. This channel is Drips Media, and I will be covering financial news from New York stock exchanges before markets open. The regular trading for the U.S. stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. My name is Daniela Drips. I will be quickly covering yesterday's closing data, main indexes, and the key companies. Please follow us online.
Good morning. This is Drips Media, lid from New York. Drips Media, the revolutionary digital service that transforms the way you stay informed. With Drips Media, you get real-time news delivered in dynamic short video clips, keeping you updated on the latest headlines as they happen. Our cutting-edge technology curates and condenses top stories. Whether you're on the go or just need a quick update, Drips News ensures you're always in the know, effortlessly. Stay connected, stay informed, and experience news like never before with Drips News.
All three major indices ended the trading day in positive territory, snapping their losing streaks. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 40,829.6, marking a 1.2% increase. The S&P 500 index climbed 1.2% to finish the day at 5,471.1. The tech-heavy NASDAQ also saw gains, rising 1.2% to close at 16,884.6. Turning our attention to individual stocks, Apple closed at $220.90, a slight increase of 0.04%, reversing its previous day's losses. Meanwhile, Google continued its downward trajectory for the second consecutive day, closing at $148.70. This represents a 1.3% decrease. Microsoft had a positive day, closing at $405.70. This 1% gain helped the tech giant break a four-day losing streak. Now, let's take a closer look at Microsoft's performance. The stock closed at $405.70, a 1% gain for the day, effectively snapping a four-day losing streak. Despite this positive move, the tech giant is still down 2.7% over the past 5 days and 2.7% for the month. However, zooming out to a wider lens reveals a more optimistic picture. Microsoft has seen gains on 4 out of the last 10 trading days and boasts an impressive 8% increase since the start of the year. This suggests that while short-term volatility persists, the overall long-term trajectory for Microsoft remains positive. Shifting gears to other tech giants, Amazon closed the day flat at $175.40. This marks a pause in the e-commerce giant's recent performance, showing neither gains nor losses for the day. Meta, the parent company of Facebook, faced a decline, closing at $504.80. This represents a 1.4% drop, marking the second consecutive day of losses for the social media giant. NVIDIA, a major player in the semiconductor industry, also closed the day flat at $106.50. This follows a period of volatility for the chipmaker, suggesting a potential stabilization in its stock price. NVIDIA, on the other hand, saw its stock price climb, closing at $106.50, a 3.5% increase. This positive movement allowed the chipmaker to reverse its previous day's losses. Despite this recent upswing, NVIDIA remains down 10.8% over the past 5 days and 10.8% for the month. However, the longer-term outlook for NVIDIA appears much brighter. Since the beginning of the year, the company's stock has surged by an impressive 115%. Furthermore, Nvidia has recorded gains on 4 out of the last 10 trading days, indicating a degree of resilience in its stock performance. Now let's shift our focus to the financial sector, where we saw a broad rally yesterday. Bank of America closed at $39.50, a 1.8% increase, snapping a 4-day losing streak. Similarly, J.P. Morgan ended the day at $216.80, marking a 2.1% gain and also reversing 4 consecutive days of losses. MasterCard saw its stock price climb 2.3% to close at $487.10, reversing 2 days of losses. Morgan Stanley also enjoyed a positive day, with its stock price rising 1.7% to $98.02, also breaking a 2-day losing streak. Visa, meanwhile, continued its upward trajectory for the second consecutive day, closing at $285.60. This represents a 2.2% increase for the credit card giant. Finally, American Express rounded out the positive performance in the financial sector, closing at $250.90. This 2.8% surge allowed the company to reverse its previous day's losses. This positive performance extended to other major players in the sector. J.P. Morgan Chase closed at $216.80, a significant 2.1% gain, effectively ending a 4-day losing streak. Despite this recent upswing, the banking giant is still down 2.4% over the past 5 days and 2.4% for the month. However, J.P. Morgan Chase has seen gains on 4 out of the last 10 trading days and boasts a solid 15.7% increase since the start of the year. Bank of America also participated in the rally, closing at $39.50, a 1.8% increase. This positive move helped the bank break a 4-day losing streak. Despite this recent upswing, Bank of America is still down 2.5% over the past 5 days and 2.5% for the month. However, the longer-term outlook for Bank of America is more optimistic. The bank has seen gains on 4 out of the last 10 trading days and boasts a healthy 20% increase since the start of the year. Turning our attention to the cryptocurrency market, we saw a broad rally across major cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, closed at $56,593.10, a notable 3.2% increase. This marks the 3rd consecutive day of gains for Bitcoin. Similarly, Ethereum, the second-largest cryptocurrency, also experienced positive momentum, closing at $2,338.20, a 1.8% gain. This continues Ethereum's 3-day winning streak. Dogecoin, often associated with its volatile nature, also joined the rally, closing at 10 cents, a significant 7.4% increase. This marks the 3rd consecutive day of gains for Dogecoin. This surge in Bitcoin's price comes despite a 2.4% dip over the past 5 days and a 4% decrease for the month. However, zooming out to a wider time frame reveals a more positive picture. Since the start of the year, Bitcoin has seen a healthy 34% increase. Furthermore, yesterday's close marks the 3rd consecutive day of gains for Bitcoin, and it has recorded gains on 5 out of the last 10 trading days, suggesting a potential shift in momentum for the cryptocurrency. Ethereum, the second-largest cryptocurrency, also closed in positive territory at $2,338.20, a 1.8% increase. This marks the 3rd consecutive day of gains for Ethereum. Dogecoin, known for its price volatility, also experienced a significant surge, closing at 10 cents, a 7.4% increase. This marks the 3rd consecutive day of gains for Dogecoin.